welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fine. I hope that life has treated you good for the day. And it's amazing, isn't it? It's so nice and sunny today. And I don't know where you are, but where I am, it was freezing all weekend and into last evening as well. So before I start, I just want to remind everyone to like, subscribe, and share. If you would like to, turn on your notification bells. And if you'd like, also give me a thumbs up or down, whichever one you prefer to do, because here at Hello World and Be the Difference Clothing, we want you to start practicing using your God-given free will, okay? Something that the majority of the world has no idea. That's something that you were birthed with. That is your right. It is your duty to practice it. And at some point in time, life is going to make you utilize it. Go ahead. Life will make you utilize choosing and having a free will. Hey, Golden, how you doing? Oh wow, good to see you. Long time. How you been? Hope you're good. So yes, guys, definitely start initiating that birthright. Let me tell you how my day was. So I woke up this morning, things accomplished. I paid off a couple bills for the business and also for personal. So I did a lot of that today. And what else did I do? Of course, I worked. It was very busy, I guess, because coming off of a holiday, we were closed yesterday. A lot of phone calls, so I was doing a lot of that, a lot of this and a lot of that. So it was a good day all in all. Um, how was your day, Golden? How you been? How was your day? I'd like to know. I'll give you a moment to respond if you so desire. My folks tried to get me on my nerves today. Oh, I'm glad that it failed. You have to also wonder, like, are they getting on your nerves, or are they trying to make you more responsible, or trying to get you to do something that you should have been doing? Like, that's a variance. That varies on what's considered getting on your nerves. You know what I mean? So outside of that, let me start off the convo. So, you know what I was thinking? How many of us are absolutely just unequivocally just tired of being tired? I say that because I feel like sometimes we get to the point where we're overtired and then we burst. You understand what I'm saying? Like, instead of saying what's on your mind and speaking whatever, we just go ahead and just blow up. Signs of when you're getting tired: when you have a short fuse, everything seems to agitate you. And I'm not talking about physically tired. I'm talking about emotionally tired or mentally tired. You know what I'm saying? Things that sometimes we neglect. Hey, 12, how you doing? How was your day? I think you woke up to your chat this morning. I'm just talking about tired. Just want to on my nerves. Plus, my first auntie going to make me go with her to the apartment when. Oh wow! Hey, Josh, how you doing? Well, I hope you get to make the best out of that, Golden. We have to start learning patterns of our own selves and catching them before they erupt. So if you're tired of living a mediocre life, whatever mediocre means for you, because it's different for all of us. If you're tired of always being pushed around and being used and abused, if you're tired of all of those things, at what point will you come up with a solution to help not blow up, right? Because we need to start coming up with solutions on how we behave. Hmm? Wow, he didn't even look. He didn't even look over to his left to see if I was moving. He just went. How are we combating those conditions before they actually arise? Right? Because life is like a puzzle. And right now, a lot of our puzzles are thousands and thousands and thousands of pieces. And we're piecing them together little by little. Day by day, we're piecing our lives together. And it's going to become a beautiful mural. But if you don't work on the different things that will trigger you to being overtired, how will you ever see what the finished product will be? So if you are absolutely tired of any of those things, being pushed around, just being told what to do, and I'm not saying being told what to do and pushed around for your own good, but just because people want to do that, how will you combat that? How? Here's a solution. Before it even gets to that point, establish your actions for yourself so that others can see what standard you are to be met at, right? There's really few reasons why we have to overreact. And I understand, life sometimes causes us to, you know, not trust and to feel like everybody's all against us. But that's not the truth, man. Like, there's so many people that would be for you, but then we allow others to talk us into like, no, they're not. No, everybody's bad. Everybody has an ulterior motive. Like, that's not always true. But we always promote it. I think if we listen to our instincts and our guts, and if we listen to that voice that tells you and warns you of things, if we even get to know what that voice is, then we shouldn't be easily shaken or broken, right? In a perfect scenario, that's how it can be. But if we practice makes perseverance and progress. How can we not progress if we don't want to? Easy. You don't want to. I'm not going to say anymore, like, I'm tired of this, I'm tired of that. Like, speak up. Speak your mind. Everything comes at a cost. Even when you're trying to do good things. Even when you have good intentions for things, there's always a cost. And when you have good intentions, it doesn't mean that something bad's going to happen. It's just there's a cost to everything. There's a cost for waking up and deciding to go to work or deciding to participate with humanity. There's a cost. The cost could be you end up having a great day, you end up meeting new people, or you do nothing and then you end up saying like nobody's there, nobody's around, nobody cares. Some of the things that we believe to be true, which are not. I don't know, guys. I just think we need to come up with more solutions, better solutions, so that we can be better. You know what I'm saying? Oh, right here, sore. That's from all that working out over the weekend. Y'all, by the way, feel free to check out my little fitness video that I posted. Hey, we have a member. We have a member. And it's Patty D. Hey, Patty. How you doing? Good to see you. We're just talking about at what point do we come to the conclusion that we're tired of being tired, that we're tired of the excuse of, oh, this happened, oh, that's come to some type of grips in terms that we have to know that we can alter, not control, but we can alter how things are moved and presented. Oh, snap. What's up, Mr. Rel? How you doing? Mr. Rel, I called you the other day on Instagram. I mean, maybe that was 3 weeks ago, but I still called you. If you're tired of where you live, decide to move and not talk about it anymore, about being tired of this situation. If you're tired of working, then stop talking about it and figure out ways on how to not work. If you're tired of a relationship, quit complaining about the person in that relationship and find a way to move on and to move along. These are all decisions that we have to stop before it turns into a boiling point. You know what I mean? We have to release that pressure before it blows up. And the only way that we can release that pressure before it starts blowing up is by being honest with ourselves. And then honest with the people that it's going to immediately affect. Hey, Patrice, how you doing? I mean, Patricia, I always mess your name up. Patricia, can you email me, please? No, it's okay. I just want to make sure you knew I was reaching out. Patricia, can you email me? info@BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. I don't know if you saw my comment return, but can you just email me so we can have a little convy when you get a moment. But yeah, being tired should only be a physical thing, not always an emotional thing, not the onset of an emotional thing, and not because we just like to complain. Like, y'all, I can bicker all day. I can definitely bicker all day, but I guarantee you, after all that bickering, I'm going to have some type of solution. Because what's the point of complaining about something if you don't have a solution? It's info@BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. Did I get the extra push-ups in? I don't even know, Josh. I just know that pulling on them resistance bands, those resistance bands, ooh, that did a doozy on me. And I went to the gym 2 days in a row, and my body's not used to that. I used to go 7 days a week. I got tired of complaining that I missed another day at the gym, so I just said, get up and go. But I don't want to have to go to that point where I'm like, am I tired or do I just want to quit? Because that's something that we can possibly do too. Is like we get so tired and stressed out about things that we end up just want to quit. And I don't think anything is worth quitting unless you've made a concerted effort. If you've not made a concerted effort, then what's the point in quitting? That's for anything, relationships, jobs, your own self, your own goals, your own dreams. Like, seriously, man, like, we got to hold ourselves more accountable to life than what we do. Is that Burns? Did I see Burns? Nope, I'm just seeing things. You did 70, that's dope, Josh. Dang, you are so right. I get so tired of people complaining and never offering. For real, Patty D, like, I was so glad to be in that chat with with JC and Sharon. I was so glad to be in that chat because it was refreshing. Like, a lot of times we talk, and that's the basis of what Be the Difference was all about. I know I like to have fun a lot, but I don't know if I strayed away from that. But the basis was always to have some type of solution, at least to contemplate a solution, even if one wasn't really made, but at least to like trick the mind into thinking like, wait a second, because nobody knows you more than you or better than you. And the only way you'll get to know who you are is if you actually spend time with yourself. The same amount of time that you spend with complaining about things is the same amount of time that you could be exerting the effort to be like, you know what? Can I improve in this area? Can I delete in certain areas? Can I offer myself better in other areas? There's so many things that we can be working on. There shouldn't be any room for us to be, one, giving up, us to be, two, complaining all the time, and three, self-sabotaging ourselves because we're too busy trying to figure out, how can I do better? So being tired should only be a physical thing. And I guarantee you, you guys never hear me complain about being physically tired, right? I don't think I ever or often have ever said like, oh, I'm so sleepy. I don't think I have. Outside of the bickering, I don't think I've ever complained about being physically tired. Well, yeah, maybe the other day when I was talking about, that was because I was working. But I enjoyed it. I had every right to be physically tired. I was up almost for 24 hours. Is your phone propped up on some tripod that is asking you for a link? What? Wait, is your phone propped up on the same tripod? Oh, yes, girl. Yes, it is. You know what I have it? I have it stuffed in my bag, and it's like secured, and it's moving a little bit because it's not secure. Oh, snap. The Tony Ray show is in his house. How y'all doing? Hey, Love Blake manager. How you doing, manager? How you doing? But we got to stop. We have to stop being tired of everything else when we may be the cause of those everything else situations. Think about it. The last thing you've complained about. Think about what it is that you did to help cause that complaint or not cause that complaint. Right? Think about it. And then think about, how often did you give yourself time to think things through before you opened your mouth to complain about it? The solution to all of our issues start with us. And if we cannot, Chick-fil-A about to go over there. Well, I don't eat chicken, so I don't know why I'm getting all excited about that. If we cannot come to the point of looking at ourselves and saying, you know what, you a messed up person sometimes. I know I'm a messed up person sometimes, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with, looking at myself and saying, you messed up sometimes, Joy. And I'm looking at myself now. You messed up sometimes. Sometimes you do some messed up things. But instead of complaining about the situation that caused me to be messed up about, I gotta look back at myself. Was my attitude right? Was my thinking right? Was I hungry? Was I tired physically? What were the things that caused me to get into that state of mind? Because everything we do is a state of mind. Just like, guys, when you see me exercising, you may be like, oh, I don't know what you may be. I'm not gonna put words in your mouth, but I can for sure say on that Bansu ball or the Busu ball or whatever you want to call it, I can always use that as a clear example as to what my mind is powerful in attaining and doing. First time I stepped on that Bansu ball, I was looking at it like, ooh, I'll never be able to step on this. I'll never be able to balance myself. It's wobbly. It's an upside down ball. Who can step on an upside down ball? And then I made up in my mind, like, girl, you're going to get on this ball and you're going to do some squats on this ball without weights. And then I graduated. I said, girl, if you could do that, then you could definitely take your 1 foot off that ball. Stop playing. Put your feet down. Like, remind yourself, the ball is just moving because you are moving. Ball ain't doing nothing that I won't put action to. So if I want this ball to not move, I got to learn how to be more stern and steady in my core. Some days I can get it without moving. Other days I can't. But at the end of the day, I accomplished being on that Bansu ball, doing squats, taking my foot off of it, doing front, lifting my front foot up, doing to the side, using a kettlebell with it, using weights with it. No one would be able to teach me that unless I decided that I'm going to do it. And if I didn't succeed in it, it was all because of what I was thinking. You ain't gonna be able to do this. You absolutely can do whatever it is that you put your mind to. There's nobody that can stop you once you've made your mind up. Think about all the times when you said, my mind's made up, it's gonna be this or that. Who was able to change that mind of yours when you were all set and like, nah, I'm not doing it? Nobody but you. So put that same type of energy in every other area in your life that needs to go there. Hey, Big Simple, we lit. Hilda, what's up, sis? What up, abandoned boys? How you doing? I saw you on that half ball and went on and purchased the plastic type one. Yes. Let me tell you, it was only like 2 years ago when I started to do that. And let me tell you, I was like, oh, I'm scared. Then I said, girl, stop being scared. Then I was able to stand up. And mind you, I didn't know I was doing anything like cool. I didn't know I was doing anything really like special until one girl came up to me and was like, yo, like your calisthenics is good. I was like, what you mean? And she was like, you're balancing really good on that. Like, I don't see many people doing that. I was like, oh, wow, I'm doing a thing. So that just meant, Joy, your core is strong. Even when I think that I'm not strong physically, that core holds the entire status of our body. The strength of our body is in our core. You know how like when boxers can take a punch, they core strong when they can take. Imagine somebody punching you in your stomach with all they might with like the boxing glove, and that glove has their hand wrapped up in it, so you get an extra and all that force, and you still not even feel that thing because their core is strong. It's practice. I've been good. My family took me to Orlando, Florida to see my son, daughter-in-law. Lord, y'all know I shouldn't be driving and watching the jet. I enjoyed them so much. I hadn't seen them in over a year. Patricia, why am I reading your comment like that? Difference Clothing, we lit. I've been working, getting a business, and I know that's right. Big Simple, you do your thing. And you know what? I'll be there to support you. You just tell me when and where. As long as I'm not already doing something, I will be there to support you. That's one thing I will say that you guys can get from me is if you ever do something for the first time or do something whatever, if I see it, I'm going to pop up in there because, again, I know it's like when you start something or you're doing something that's kind of brand new and you don't have anybody or too many people that you can depend on being there. I want to be that person that says, well, dang. Because I remember when somebody did it for me. You know what I'm saying? Look at this fool. I was good all this car time driving until this person cut me off. But I'm a work in progress. That's good. That's real good. And we also have to learn how to let it go. Let go of when you make a mistake. How often do we forgive ourselves for making a mistake? You can make a mistake in a relationship. You can make a mistake with your friends. You can make a mistake at work. You can make a mistake in your own business. You can make a mistake at anything. How often do we first say and apologize to ourselves for making a mistake? How often have you apologized to yourself for making a mistake? Hey, JC, we have a member. We have a member, and it's JC. That's Paper. I can never say his name right. That's why he said, just call me JC. How often? By apologizing to yourself, how much you can take the pressure off from feeling like everything has to be perfect. Do you know? Oh, how you just gonna stop in the middle of the road like that? This is a highway. Y'all crazy. How often? I mean, there's times I need to apologize to myself too. We have to hold ourselves accountable in that area as well of our lives. Gotta apologize to yourself when you know you did wrong. Apologize to yourself when you made a terrible mistake. We have to learn learn how to be easy on ourselves. How can we be easy on other people if we're not easy on ourselves? For real, for real. It just balances out, don't you think? Patricia, that's beautiful. We are glad to hear that. Precious moments are endless. It's true. It's true. Like, for real, I want to live out the rest of my life because I know that I'm not going to live forever. I'm not going to live forever. But with whatever time that I have, I want to make sure I'm utilizing it as best as possible and at least enjoying the people that I'm surrounded around or by, however you want to say that. Because at the end of the day, I was talking about legacy the other day. What's your legacy going to be like? What's it going to look like? Ooh, that LED is bright. What will people remember you mostly for doing and by? Will they remember you for being humble? Will they remember you for being a decent person? Because at the end of the day, nobody's going to say, oh, let me tell you how much money they had in their bank. Don't nobody care about that. They care more about how you treated them and how they felt in your presence and how you left them in their presence. Me, I apologize if I do anything wrong. Too much stress, difference. I know that's right. I know that's right. And to me, the quicker you are to apologize, the more humble you are. And I think more doors will open for you. Because it's like you're letting go. It's like you have an open hand policy. You're letting go of things that are toxic so that things that are firm can stick to you better. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way, my analogy, the way I'm thinking about it. Oh no, we're not going to push me out this lane, sweet sister. We're not going to do that. We're definitely not going to do that. I'm going as fast as I can, and that's it. So you can exit off to the next lane and cut me off if you'd like, but I'm not moving any faster or slower, boo. Thank you. So yeah. I don't lost my point. But it is what it is. Guys, I just hope that you are enjoying moments. Because I think a lot of us on YouTube, we've seen people, we've probably known of people. Oh, snap, I need to charge my phone. We probably know of people who we met on YouTube throughout the years who passed on. And, that's all we have are the memories of when they were here. So, make the best out of it. Make the best out of every situation as often as you can. Ooh, I got to plug my phone in. This multitasking ain't fun now. Alright, let me wait till I get to a little light. Just a little light. Plug in my phone real quick. Make sure my plug is plugged in. Make sure my plug is plugged in. What up, purple? Purple rain. Purple rain. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. How you doing, purple? How you feeling? I hope you're feeling better. And I'm thankful for the people that look out for me, for my well-being. I will tell you, y'all, you know G-Free. If you know who G-Free is, G-Free saved me today. She saved me so good. Like everything. I'm so thankful for her. She saved me from making a horrible mistake. So I'm thankful for her. I told her I appreciate her, and I wouldn't be remiss without telling her that I really do appreciate her. Like, people don't have to do stuff, but the fact that they think of you to do it anyway, just to make sure you be all right, that's dope. That's really dope. So we got to look out for each other. We got to check on each other, and we have to appreciate each other's company when we have that time, because anything can happen at the split second. Anything can happen. And as I was saying before, with the people that we've met on YouTube, man, I've come across 3 people on YouTube already that I know of that passed away. Some of them I was closer to than others, but the times that I shared with them, I appreciated and I remember. But I also know that there were times where I felt like I should have reached out and I didn't. But overall, it was a good experience. Ooh, JC, I can't read that right now. I'm trying to use my mirror to shield the sun, because right now it's really bright. It's all the way up there. Sometimes I find myself saying next year is gonna be better. Next year I'm gonna do this. Bunk all that. I don't know if next year is gonna be existing for me, so I might as well pretend like everything is right now. You know? And I'm not sick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not currently sick or anything like that. I don't have any loose marbles. I don't have any mental issues, thank God. You know, I have no traumatic situations that have paralyzed me into being a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm thankful for all of that. I'm thankful for having a sound mind, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna always have a sound mind. Hey, short bus, how you doing? Beep, beep, beep. What's going on? Y'all, we got to count our blessings even in those little tiny areas that don't seem like much, but they are big things. If you can't think right, how can you operate properly for yourself? Man. We just got to be thankful, y'all. Boom, boom, boom. I'm in Jersey with the roads. Oh, he driving on a donut. I just noticed that. You know, you're not supposed to be driving on no donut for too long, sir. You going kind of fast on that little donut. Ooh-wee. They going kind of fast on that donut, and I better stay far away from that donut. Let me get behind this car. Okay, now I got a half a second. Hey, Julie's Creation. How you doing? Welcome to Hello World. Let me see if I can catch. We have to learn to stop and look at what and who is around us and know in our heart and mind that it's because they want to be or are there for a reason and thankful. Yes, you're right. You are absolutely right. I'm thankful for people who want to be around me. You know, that's amazing. Have you ever really sat back and thought like, dang, X, Y, and Z actually don't mind being around me? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We got to start appreciating life even in the minimal parts. Even in the minimal parts. What's this? Oh. Joy, I just wanted to let you know that you are a blessing to so many and you don't even know it. But sis, I'm thankful for all your encouragement. I'm thankful too, Patty. I mean, not Patty. I'm thankful too, Miss Terrell. Like, it's taken a long time for me to get to the person that I am. And I'm nowhere near where I could possibly be. And I'm nowhere far from being who I used to be. You know what I'm saying? So I got to stay humble in order for me not to be that person that I used to be. And trust me, Miss Terrell, there are situations that I don't really speak about, but how I've been treated, you would be like, for real? Like, why? But I don't know. I have to remember, I'm pretty sure I was a certain way at some point, so I can't be upset. I mean, I could be upset. Yes, I have every right to be upset, but can I justify it when I know that my actions sometimes aren't up to par? Those are the things that keep me reminiscing or reminding me of why I can't give up on humanity and why I can't give up on people, even if they show me they complete booty hole. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thankful that I'm leaving that type of a legacy. You know what I mean, Mr. Al? Because to me, that's worth more than any financial or monetary thing that I could ever give to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful and thankful that all cross. Yes. And you know what? Before I get off of here, I really want to know if you feel comfortable enough. How are you absolutely feeling? If you feel comfortable enough talking in the chat, like, how do you really feel today? Like, are you feeling okay? Do you feel good about yourself? Like, do you feel like you need to improve? Who y'all honking? You feel like you need to improve in it? Is everything good? Are you excited? Did you have a beautiful day? Like, feel free to share if that's how you feel. But like, honestly, that transparency will definitely get us further than we could possibly imagine. Because if I wasn't transparent, you absolutely wouldn't be seeing me here on a talk show called Hello World. If I never got comfortable with being uncomfortable. It is what it is. Ooh, slow your roll, Joy. For me, I'm thankful. I'm in a state of gratitude right now. And I'm just looking for, I keep hearing, oh, good things are coming, great things are coming. I keep always hearing that. So now I'm going to stand in the expectation that, yes, it better. It better. Because your girl been doing her thing, being good for a very long time, or trying to be good for a long time. And it's about time I reap that reward that everybody's saying I'm supposed to be getting. I want to see that reward, you know what I'm saying? So until that time comes, well, it's continuously every day, but like there are certain things that I want to physically see. And until that time comes, you know, I'm gonna be like pouting a little bit. But otherwise, I need for nothing. I really want for nothing. So I'm blessed. 100% amen, Mr. Rao. So tell me, y'all, if you feel comfortable, how are you feeling? And if you're not feeling like you're blessed, you have every right to feel that way. I'm sure there's a reason why. You don't have to go into details, but remember, we have a God-given birthright to make choices. And if you've never exercised making choices, now is the time to start doing so. Me, I always feel completely comfortable, and I'm thankful, and am so thankful for all that surround me and all that are yet to come or go. I just hope that in some way I was positive. You sure were. You and Shrinking were definitely right on time. You know what I'm saying? I just appreciated the solutions that you guys were creating in your chat. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go over there and subscribe to JC or Paper and Shrink and Sharon. They have, is it every Tuesday or Wednesday? Whatever days it is, you can put it in the chat, your show. But they have a show where it's a space where people can feel comfortable to express themselves. You know what I mean? Express themselves, and they have solutions. So whether somebody physically wants to express themselves or not, they have their topic and they have the solutions to whatever that topic was. So that's a good place if you're in a space and mindset of needing to, like, you're almost there, but you just don't know which way to go. I think that's a good channel for you guys. So check them out. Check that out if you can. If you want to, if you have a desire. Like, you could be anywhere else on YouTube. You could be utilizing your time doing other things on that don't really benefit your growth. But I challenge us all to utilize going to places that will benefit in our growth, and stretching that mind to further educate ourselves and to learn. There are so many people that we can learn from if we only just go out there and try. You know what I mean? Hey Tim, how you doing? I'm super blessed. 2 years ago, I was in the bed 24 hours a day. Now I'm back. Oh, short bus for real? I didn't even know. Hey Kitchen, I don't know how to pronounce your first name, but hey Kitchen, how you doing? Thank you for sharing that, short bus. I did not know that. All I remember was you washing cars 2 years ago. See, we don't know each other's struggle until we say something. I'm glad you are where you are, short bus. I'm glad you're doing better. And I hope you continue to do better and keep on progressing. I know you were talking about doing your own little talk show too, short bus. What's going on with that, sir? Life real. I know. What's going on with that, short bus? You still gonna do your talk show? Short bus was gonna do a talk show, y'all. Hey, JC, you seen Flagnag? He came across my mind the other day. You seen him lately? I'm lazy at working on it. Okay, that's all right. But as long as you try to work on it every little day, every chance you get, work on it until it becomes your inspiration to always do. But don't give up on it just because you may have a setback here or two. Ooh, I just rhymed. Ooh, ooh. Girl, you crazy. But yeah, no, don't stop. Don't stop, get it, work your business, did it, don't stop, get it, work your business, get it, don't stop, get it, work your business, get all in it, work, don't stop, work, don't stop, work, do your passion, yes, do your passion, yes, don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it, do your passion, word. And you know who else I'm proud of too? Patty D. I'm proud of Patty D. We had a pack. Patty, you know I still haven't touched the wafers. I still haven't touched the wafer since that time we made a pack. I still haven't touched the wafer. I be reaching out for it, but I'm like, nope, I made a promise to Patty D. And even though I'm like, well, she ain't gonna know if I broke my promise, but I'll know it. And I'll hold myself. And I'll be telling on myself real quick, Patty, I ate a couple wafers. And then what will happen? I'll have to buy wafers all week long. So yeah, I still haven't touched that. We made a pact. I got my first stand-up show next week. Ooh, okay, short bus. You and Big Simple gonna do stand-up? Okay. Congratulations on that, short bus. You gonna put it on live on which one, Instagram or YouTube? Probably Instagram, right? Because YouTube might have that copyright stuff. Because you know you have to have your intro music when you're a comedian. Oh, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be real dope. Okay, y'all go ahead and do your thing. That's the point of life, man. You don't want to wait until you are to the point or the season in your life where you're like, man, I should've. This is where I should be. Because you only end up right where you're supposed to be when you put that expectation of where you want to be. And so if you physically say you never wanted to be somewhere, but you never did anything about it, you are absolutely where you're supposed to be. Get that bike out the street, sir. Like, why are you halfway in the street and you see cars coming? Sorry. Nobody can be blamed for where you are except for you. So I said I made a promise and a pact to myself that I want my business to be at a certain place. Guess who's going to have to hold up to that responsibility? Moi. Aqua, hey Aqua! Get yourself wafers or 2 or 8. Ain't nobody gonna tell. I ain't doing that. Nope. I made a promise with Patty D. We made a pact. Patty D made a pact to do something. I think there's 2 things that I think we made a pact on. It's either an oil or for exercising with Patty D. And I say, you know what? I made a pact, so I'ma hold myself. I'ma hold my side up, and I know she gonna hold her side up too. So that's it. I don't need the wafers. Now, if we made a pact about chips, I don't know. I probably would break that pact all day long. And it was hard to make that pact with the wafers. Trust me, because I was eating at least 2 or 3 packs a week off of them wafers. And I was like, oh, it's only $1. Yeah, I was spending about $5 or so. Almost up to $5 a week on some wafers. Nah. Nope. I gotta stick to my promise. I gotta stick to my promise. Or at least, you know. But you know what it is? My discipline is that hardcore. I have to say, my discipline is that hardcore. Do what you do. Congratulations on your first stand-up. Y'all, Aqua Funk, I just met him the other day on Pam Money's chat. He wants to get to know more YouTubers, so go check him out. And he'll do an interview for you. All you gotta do is post a video asking a question about an aquarium if you're interested, and he'll answer that. So that's pretty dope. Patricia, did you get my email? Did I say it right for you to get it? Still here in these bushes. I'm editing. Yes, Miss Terrell, you go ahead and edit. Don't let nobody stop you from doing you. For real, for real. Because you be having up, you have some good videos. I like your edits. Julie, I went into a pretty deep depression 4 years ago after my dad died. Oh, I didn't want to do anything. I'm now doing things at church and doing lives on YouTube. My joy is back. Yes. Yes. I'm glad you decided to take back your joy, because only person that was able to do that was you. Once you ignite that fire underneath your own stuff, underneath your own self, when you ignite that fire, then all the other things come around to blow it. You know what I'm saying? There are all the other things that will come around to fan that fire. You won't necessarily realize it, but that fire gets fanned when you start to actively activate whatever it is that you wanted to do. That's how life works. We figured it out just now. I just figured it out just now. That's how life works. You activate everything in your own life by the choices that you make. So if it turns out to be a bad situation, what did you do to activate that bad situation to come? What did you maybe not let go if it's a bad situation? What did you stay in too long if it's a bad situation? What was it? Because that fan wouldn't be flamed. Now, I understand there are certain times that you become victim of like, yo, that just was a freak of nature. I understand those things, but how often do those freak of nature things happen? How often can we blame freak of nature things? I don't think it's often. Because what happened when we were birthed? If you're a religious person or believe in God, what happened? He gave us a choice. He gave us life so that we can choose. Nobody will make you do anything. They can influence you, but they can't make you do anything. Ooh, y'all, hold on. I'm going to have to move, y'all. Hold up. I'm like halfway. Ooh. I'm talking right now. Here. Take you deeper. Y'all, this was a good conversation for real. Because I started thinking about things myself. I was like, wow. Like sometimes when we have these conversations, like the combination of whatever is said in the chat and the things that pop in my head, I'll be like, ooh, I never thought about that. For real. And I like that. That junk made me feel like I'm growing. All right. I found my little spot. So it was good. I mean, I don't know. I got a lot. Look at my hazily eyes because of the sun. The way the sun reflects. I got hazel eyes right now. Girl, you don't got no hazel eyes. I know. But for real, like, I like to grow as much as possible. And I like to know that there are people around that will help you grow. And we've been on here for 30 minutes. That's a long time. But I appreciate you guys for being here. Just remember, you are beautiful and amazing. I need some air because it's hot up in here. You are beautiful and amazing. There is no mistake about you. Everything that you've gone through in your life, whether good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, how much of those experiences can we say that you either didn't activate to change or activated for the better? And think about when you do activate, whether good or bad, how many lives you're affecting, because everything is a ripple. Did you create a tsunami? And if it was a tsunami, was it a good one? Was it like love? Or was it discord? And how many people fell victim of your discord or your goodness? I hope that people fall victim of your goodness more than anything. Y'all, don't forget you can check out my book. It's a pre-order. You can probably get physical copies if you order. My book is new. Go to the website, BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. You can order my newest book. It's called Reflections, Quotes That Make You Think. Yeah, you can get that and enjoy it. I'm scared to read. Y'all, like, for real, I'm going to make one admission to you, and then I'm going to be out. But I'm afraid to read my own stuff sometimes, my own quotes. Like, for real. Because that junk is like, sometimes it'd be like, ooh. So I'm afraid to read my own stuff. We can do stand up on live. Ooh, yes, do that. And you know who else was doing that too, Short Bus? Hustler TV and Bo Knows. They had a little stand up comedy hour on YouTube. You should check them out. Okay, good. So you did get the thing. I went on Christian counseling. I went to a Christian counselor and had lots of people praying for me. I know that's right. We have to take responsibility and know that we are behind the wheel. Yes. Whatever made that thing help you turn all the way around, that's good. And that goes for all of us. So do what you have to do to become better. And never give up. That's never an option. And think about where you are and where you can be and where you could have been. Those are things that will help you stay balanced, I hope. But anyway, guys, my name is Joy from Be The Difference Clothing. And I appreciate you guys for spending a little bit of your time and chatting with me, helping me figure things out, helping me think about things I ain't never thought about before. I hope that you learned something along the way. I hope that you were encouraged with someone in the chat or even by me. Thanks for sharing your live, Joy. Thank you for everyone who's sharing something nice. Have a great week. You too, Kitchen. Good to meet you. Hopefully you won't be a stranger. But until we meet again, guys, my name is Joy from Be The Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello World. Yes.